Hey there, Mizatech HD family. Today's video features an epic restoration of a destroyed Mercedes-Benz, the stunning AMG GTC 190, or 190 miniature. This wasn't just any project. It was a complex, high-precision rebuild that pushed the limits of miniature engineering. We started with a heavily corroded, badly damaged model. And what happened next? You'll want to see it for yourself. The body was badly oxidized, the wheels partially fused to the frame, and both the hood and doors were stuck in warped, frozen positions. Dirt and rust covered both the chassis and interior, while most plastic components showed clear signs of UV discoloration and structural fatigue. Each part was carefully dismantled using precision tools, angled picks, and fine-tipped spatulas to avoid causing further damage. Once separated, the components underwent specialized cleaning procedures. Metal pieces were soaked in anti-corrosive baths, then meticulously abraded with microfiles and fine brushes. To restore missing elements, a mold cavity was created using compacted sand. Molten metal, heated with a blowtorch and poured from a clay crucible, was cast into the mold to form replacement parts. Once cooled and removed from the mold, the cast plug was carefully filed flush and blended seamlessly into the hood's curvature using rasps and polishing stones. The entire body was then suspended and coated with multiple layers of fine gray primer, ensuring optimal adhesion and a smooth, even surface. After curing, a custom-mixed turquoise green base coat formulated from acrylic lacquer was skillfully applied using an airbrush for precision and depth. While the exterior was being refinished, the interior components, mechanical elements, and lower body were restored in parallel. The undercarriage was thoroughly degreased and scrubbed with fine brushes, revealing the original cast patterns hidden beneath layers of grime. It was then carefully masked off and coated with matte black enamel, followed by subtle airbrushed shading in key recesses for added depth. Transmission and differential details were brought to life using metallic dry brushing, adding contrast and realism to the chassis components. Each seat was meticulously repainted in a rich camel tan tone using enamel-based micro paints. The same care was taken with the interior door panels, where precision brushes were used to preserve the fine simulated stitching lines. The plastic exhaust manifold was stripped of oxidation and refinished in a gleaming metallic chrome. As you can see, restoring the tiniest parts of this model required a methodical, almost surgical approach. Many of these micro-components were no larger than a few millimeters, requiring specialized handling techniques. Each piece was first secured in a temporary jig crafted from sculptor's wax or low-tack tape mounted on a micro workbench. This setup allowed for full 360-degree access without directly touching the delicate parts. Using magnifying lamps and stereo microscopes, every surface was carefully inspected for burrs or mold lines left over from the casting process. These imperfections were meticulously removed using needle files and micro-scalpel blades. Abrasive sticks with grits as fine as 1200 were also used to achieve ultra-smooth surfaces without compromising detail. Primer was applied with either an airbrush or a micropipette, ensuring precise coverage without flooding delicate crevices. To safely integrate the power cell with the model's existing LED circuitry, micro-jumper wires were carefully soldered to the contact pad. Finally, the body shell was mounted over the fully restored interior and chassis assembly, completing the structural reassembly. Once fully seated, the body was secured using tiny screws and selective dot gluing in stress-tolerant areas, ensuring both strength and precision. And now, here's the final result.